The BCFC regular season will come to an end this weekend. What a season it has been. This has been the most competitive BCFC year in quite some time. Hi, I'm Adam Cordick, host of Touchdown BC and your weekly host for BCFC game previews. The game of the week this week will be the 6-3 Langley Rams traveling to Kelowna to take on the 6-3 Okanagan Sun. These two teams will meet in the semifinals of the Cordick Cup regardless of the outcome this week. But the winner of the game will host the playoff matchup. The Rams and the Sun met back in Week 6, where it was the Sun coming away with the win 15-10. We talked with the Rams head coach Khari and got his thoughts on his team's performance this past weekend in a loss against the West Shore Rebels and what he expects in a rematch against the Okanagan Sun. Coach, this past weekend your team hosted the West Shore Rebels with first place on the line, unfortunately losing to the Rebels in a hard-fought game 38-29. What are your thoughts on your team's performance?
We played hard. They battled it out. I didn't think we played our best game, but we gave ourselves an opportunity to win the game in the end, and we just made too many mistakes to finish it off. I mean, they're a good team, and we have some work.
Coach, this weekend you traveled to Kelowna to play the Sun with home field advantage on the line. The Sun are a team you will play in the semifinals regardless of the outcome this week. What are you going to be emphasizing to your team this week in practice?
We just got to get back to basics and doing what we've been doing in the beginning of the year in terms of focusing on the little things, technique, knowing your job, understanding your job, and how everything works together. I think that's the issue for us right now. I think guys are trying to go out of their way to make plays instead of sticking to what got us here. So we just need to get back to what works for us and just keep grinding.
Because you know you'll be playing the Sun back-to-back, does this change the way you might call the game?
No, not this week. We're gonna do everything in our power to win this game, and we'll deal with facing them in the playoffs when that comes. Like my mission and our mission is to win this game by any means necessary.
That is head coach of the Langley Rams, Khari. Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and talk to you again next week.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
We also talked with the Sun head coach, Ben Macauley, and got his thoughts on his team's performance this past weekend in an upset loss against the VI Raiders and what he expects in the big game against the Langley Rams. Coach, this past weekend you lost to the VI Raiders in the Nanaimo 14-8. What are your thoughts on that game?
Well, that was a tough one. Give all the credit to Vancouver Island for being ready to play and executing a solid game plan against us. We left a lot of points on the field and made some costly errors in really crucial times of the game that ultimately, one or two of those goes the other way, and we're looking at a different standing right now. But it's over, and we've got to learn from it and move on. But I thought there were a lot of positives. We moved the ball really well on offense and just couldn't get the ball in the end zone on a couple occasions.
Coach, the last couple games, your pass offense has had a tough time putting up yards compared to earlier in the season. What has changed, or has this been just a couple bad games?
Yeah, I think we're just looking at we've not done a good job of paying attention to detail, and that's something that really at this point of the year we're not happy to see. So that we can't really put that on the players. That's on the coaches, and that's on myself. You kind of take your foot off the gas in certain areas where you need to be good and fundamentally, and you give guys an easy time because you're banged up or you're not healthy, and it comes back to bite you in the butt. So that's something that we've worked really hard on this week, and preparing for this weekend's game against Langley. We've tried to correct a lot of that stuff, and we have off days. We seem to have a conglomeration of them in the last few weeks.
This weekend you host the Langley Rams, a team you beat in Week 6. You already know you will be playing them in the Cordick Cup semifinals, but this game will determine where that game will be played. What can we expect in this game?
Well, I'm not really sure if we're going to get a conservative version of Langley or they're going to leave all the cards on the table. I have a feeling that we know what we're going to see, and Probably the same from us, in which we're not going to play everything we have, considering we've got to go right back in one that counts for a lot more. That being said, we're at the point of a season where we personally, our team needs to make a statement. So, we're going to treat it very seriously. We're very set on our goal is winning. We'll worry about first round when the first round comes. Right now, our only goal is to beat Langley this week. So, we're expecting them to play us tough like they did last time. They're a good, well-coached team. So, we're expecting more of that.
That's head coach of the Okanagan Sun, Ben Macauley. Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Awesome. Thanks, Adam.
Well, there you have it. If you are in the Kelowna area, the game between the Langley Rams and the Okanagan Sun is on Sunday. Kickoff at 1 p.m. at the Apple Bowl. For more coverage of the BCFC, follow each team's Twitter account and also the BCFC's Twitter account at BCFC_media. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the games. We will see you next week for some playoff previews.